Hey everybody, welcome back for another day of our cycle series. You've made it to day 10. Today we are going to be hitting up core and cardio. I guess another couple of things along the way, but you'll need a jump rope if you've got one. I have a single 15-pound dumbbell and a single 25-pound dumbbell. And we're going to start with our downward facing dog. So if you don't jump rope or you don't have a jump rope, you can just pretend you can pitter patter your feet, run in place. Do rapid fire squats or marches, something to get your heart rate up. If you can do a little bounce on your toes though, super good for your feet, for your ankles, good for the whole system, get that little bounce going. But that's why we're starting here, get the calves stretched just a bit. Grab deep into that core, let's go ahead and bring the chest forward through your hands, tuck your tailbone, open the chest. Take a deep inhale, and then an exhale, push back. And then forward again. And then we're going to drop onto our knees and bring your right leg forward, up outside your hands. So just drop in, get that hip flexor open in the back. Go ahead and hinge back, grab your hamstring. Take a little bounce here along the way. Little bounce forward, little bounce back. One more. Back hip flexor open. We'll be doing some boat poses and kayak twists later. So give our hip flexors a chance to open some space. Switch to your other side. Here, and then slide back, get that hamstring. So we're going to start off with 2 minutes with a jump rope set. And then from there, we're going to transition into 1 minute of a dead bug. And then 30 seconds per side of an oblique V-up. And then from there, we'll transition into some core moves. And then we're going to finish with the Tibialis raise. So if you have a wall handy that you can lean against, you're going to need that too. Bring your body up over the legs, kind of a wider base of support. Shift to the right, shift to the left. Just get some stretch through both sides. Inner thighs, the hamstrings still, your back. Feel my forearms stretching here a little bit as well. So with all the jumping rope, we're going to be activating the calves quite a bit, right? So those tibialis raises will kind of help get the tibialis strengthened and kind of work from the other side of that shin area. All right, so get your mat out of the way or find your position and spot where you're going to be doing your jumping rope. And we're going to be going for 2 minutes. So get yourself ready. Oh, I usually move that box. Hopefully I have enough space. All right, here we go. Ready, set, and go. If I have to move anything, you just keep going. I'll get my system underway. Make sure the core is strong. Jumping rope is just fun too, I think. Until you keep messing up. Then it gets a little aggravating. Good chance to check in with the breath. Feel the body bouncing along. Good for those ankles, calves, feet, core, and then of course our heart rate. Getting that little bit of cardio, popping it up. I think it's also just good to keep this ability as we age. That's how I passed time when I was a kid. My kids are definitely not jumping rope to pass time. 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. Okay. Bring your mat back over. And we're going to hit up a dead bug. We're going to go for an entire minute. So hopefully really build some core flexion and awareness. Extend opposite arm and leg. Always finding that heat, counterbalance, core, lots of core. That's where we're focused. I like to really think about all the different musculature of the abdomen, deep interior core, pelvic floor, rectus abdominis, transverse abdominis, and obliques, all activating and firing together. These are easy to just fly through, but if you really think about it, really set in, you definitely add up. But it's up to you. 5 seconds, 3, 2, and then turn for your oblique V-ups. We're going to go 30 per side. Extend, reach far. Feel that oblique pull you back. Nice job. That was like a good core focus. 3, 2, and 1. Other side. Extend, contract. Keep constant flexion all the way around your core, and then really focus on those obliques. And time. Awesome. Okay, we're moving into a little bit of weighted. So grab your lighter bell. You're going to come up into a boat pose. If that doesn't work for you, just keep your heels on the ground. That's fine. So you're going to find your balance, tuck in through the core, and then press up overhead. If you're feeling hip flexors, focus more on grabbing with your core. 8, 9, just like we did with our dead bugs, take your awareness, your brain, your mental connection to that core. Press up with your back. 4, 3, 2, and 1. My boat almost toppled. All right, I'm going to keep my heels down for this one. Toes are up. Kayak twist, 20 per side. Find your obliques now as you rotate. Head, chest, and shoulders rotate with your weight. 8, keep pulling that belly button back. 10, 16, 18, round in, and 20. All right. Shift to your heavier weight, and we're going to do a plank pass. We're going to do 20 total. Set up your high plank. If this doesn't work for you, then you can do a regular plank. You can do a bird dog. You can do a lawnmower. Still trying to get a little bit of that lift into that weight if you can. Trying to keep your shoulders, hips still square to the ground. Fifteen, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, so find that wall. We're We're going to do our Tibialis raise. Lean against the wall with your hips. Lift up your chest and shoulders, feet just away from the wall, and then you're going to pull your toes. Really watching your quads. So pull your kneecaps up toward your hip flexors. And then you should feel the work in that anterior tibialis, so the front side, outer side of those shins. 12, 13, we're going to go all the way to 25. 15, watch those quads, keep them strong, really, really, really tight and flexed. You don't want to be flaccid there. Keep it strong. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. Great round. Back to the top. Jumping rope. 2 minutes. Ready and go. Find the pace that works for you. A little more push this round if you can. Keep those toes bouncing. Keep the core strong. Fifteen seconds to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Alrighty. Back to that dead bug. Ready and go. 1 minute. Flex it in. Remember, we want to keep our non-moving side, arm and legs, still super duper flexed. Keep those isometric holds going, strong and firm. Halfway there. Pull that low back into the ground. Tighten the belly button down. Stay flexed and firm. 15 seconds left, and then start on your second side for your oblique V-ups. 3, 2, and 1. Rotate over. 30 seconds. Mind and muscle, keep that going. Hold contraction as you lower and lengthen. You got it. Tighten up through your oblique. 3, 2, and 1. Other side. Be grateful you made it. Your body's moving. Even if you're doing a different style, getting it done, you made it here. Keeping the practice, showing up. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh. Whew, okay. Boat presses. Find your boat. Build your balance. 5. Focus that core. 17, 18, and 20. Side to side, kayak twist. Find a healthy rotation in that spine. Oh, I'm feeling this a lot faster, a lot deeper, a lot more focus this time. Super good. 14. Feel that muscle tone build. 18, 19, 20. All right. Back to our plank pass. 20 total. Cover that body forward. Trying to keep your back packed. Thirteen, 14. 17, 18, 19, 20. Kind of trying to fine tune whether or not I can tell if one side's a little easier. Stabilize on. Okay, we're going to get those tibialis raises. Leaning off the wall just a bit. Tighten those quads. It's worth it to get a good, solid setup. Twelve, 13, big full pull. You can even see kind of the different muscle tone from one quad to the next. Kind of see where, maybe which quad needs to be worked a little bit more. Totally lost count. Let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, quick little hip flexor stretch. Tug in. Other side. For those boats and kayaks. I guess we're boating both directions. Just a different vessel. Alrighty, 2 minutes. Jump rope. Ready, set, and go. Gotta find my little spot where I don't hit anything. See if I can stay put. Pulling my belly button back, tucking my tailbone under, pulling the chest tall. Keeping the rhythm, enjoying the ride. Staying in. We're just at 1 minute. 1 minute left here. Three, two, one. Woo! Good work. Good work again. Okay. Deadbug. Whew. Ready and go. Oh. Find the work. Let that heart rate settle as you're moving along here. Not backing off any flexions anywhere. Got lots of heat here. Actively draw that belly button down. Pull the rib cage tight. 10 seconds. 3. We have our oblique V-ups next. And go. Oh. Tighten it in. Figure out how to make it just a little bit tougher if that's what you need. Otherwise, stay where you're at. Feel the work where you are. Time. Switch to the other side. Keep it going. Keep it going. Stay strong. Flex tight. Come on. Remember, flex the muscles you're wanting to use. You're wanting to develop and build. Time. All right. Whew. Back to that boat press. Find your core. Then get that press going. 2, 3. 13. 16. Tighten that belly button back. 18. 19. 20. All right. Here we go. Kayak twist. Again, focusing on that core. Get that twist healthy through the mid-back. There's 10. Head, chest, shoulders. Follow that weight. Pull that belly button back. And 20. Whew. Alrighty. Plank pass. And our tibialis raise. Stay strong, firm, and flexed. 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 10. Make sure your hips aren't poking up. Staying level to the ground, level with the shoulders. 18, 19, 20. Ooh. All right, to the wall. Those tibialis raises. Okay, find those quads, then lift the toes. So the closer that your feet are to the wall, and the easier it's going to be. Shoes actually make it difficult because most shoes have a little lift in the heel. So if you're finding this tough, maybe bring your feet closer to the wall. Maybe take your shoes off. And if you're not finding it tough, work your feet away from the wall. Flex more. Just like with our dead bugs, find those flexions. 18, 20, 22, 23, 24, 25. Beautiful. All right. Let's go ahead and we'll get our stretch on. Come down to the ground. Fantastic job. Start with your downward facing dog. So you can keep your core strong here. Must keep your core strong. Flex into the upper back. Push those hips up. Drop your right heel. Wrap your left foot around. Simple day. Got heated. It's good. Give us a little bit of recovery after a heavy day yesterday. Please try your best to make all the days you can. Bend a little bit into that knee and then straighten. Switch to your other calf. Okay, bring your right leg up outside your right hand. Drop that back knee down. Release your foot. And then just let that knee, the right knee, open away from the body. Let your left hip drop down a bit. You can feel a little pull through the side, the glute, a little bit into that hip flexor more. And then let's get that quad. Grab your foot if you can with your right hand, left foot with your right hand, opening the chest. Pull that foot in. And then release. Hinge back, toes come up. Pull the chest toward the toes. Keep deep, even breaths right now. We're going to finish off in a little bit with some box breathing. We'll take 1 minute per side of our pelvic rotation twist. It's actually a pelvic alignment twist. Cross your foot over, hit your pigeon real quick. So when we hit that, then we'll hit 1 minute per side of our box breathing. I have not followed up on the study, but I read something recently on a study that 5 minutes of box breathing per day is extremely effective in mitigating the negative effects of stress, helps regulate mood, just our responses to things, how we hold on to things. So I figure we're not going to hit 5 minutes, but we can hit 2. Other leg comes forward. Let that knee drop out to the left. Always kind of checking in, noticing how one side might feel just a little different than the other. Maybe you need a little more time on one side. Make sure to hit it back up later. Grab the right foot with your left hand. Again, let's open through the chest. So if you can rotate your arm around the foot so that your fingers are wrapped toward the big toe side of the foot, kind of helps open the chest. Get the elbow up pull that foot in tight. Okay, release. Hinge back, toes come up. Stretch the chest forward. We go through this sequence a lot where we get that low lunge, the runner's lunge or lizard lunge, stretch, quad, hamstring, pigeon. So stick with that. If you don't have a stretch routine that you're hitting every day, I would challenge you to start there. If you have a desk job or you sit much throughout the day, you should definitely also incorporate chest and shoulder stretches, which we've done. Add in. But I find that I'm much more consistent with an end of day stretch and roll if I have the same consistent routine. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do or how long I need to hold each pose, and I probably won't do it. And I'm very dedicated and disciplined, so, just saying. Alrighty, we're going to go 1 minute per side, like I said. So find your position. Let's start with the right leg on the ground. You should be able to see the heel just outside your right hip. Cross your left ankle over. Then you're going to drop both legs to the right, making sure that your right foot just rotates to the side. It doesn't move. And then we're going to box breathe. Okay, so breathe in for a certain amount of seconds, hold for the same, release for the same, hold for the same. Keep it going. Keep that hold. Finish the cycle that you're on with your exhale and hold, and then bring your legs to the middle. And then we're going to set up for the other side. Set your other foot down, cross right ankle over the left knee. Make sure you can see that left foot. If it falls too much to the middle of the mat, you lose that big pull through the hip and the back to get your pelvis aligned. All right, here we go. Start your box breath again. Try to just focus on the breath. Don't think about whatever else is going on. You may have sounds around you, or maybe your brain is starting to jump ahead to what's coming. Try to just focus on that count and draw those imaginary lines in your head. Finish your cycle. So where you exhale and hold, bring those legs in, come all the way up over your legs, forward fold. See if you can get your hands to the ground. I'll just mention it because it was a moment of revelation for one of you at one point in time. So we're finding our hip creases to hinge from. So as opposed to high on the waist, push your butt back with the waist staying long, and the creases are there at the bottom of the hips, right? Your hip joint where your pelvis is. Then that's where you bend forward from. Take another deep inhale, another deep exhale, and fantastic job. Super fun, chill set. I hope to see you again tomorrow.